Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kari and today we'll talk about Julie and the Phantoms. So I'm pretty new to the booktube community and I wanted to make a tag, but I didn't know which one until Peyton uploaded this a few days ago, and I'm really excited to do it because I love this show. This tag was created by Peyton and Brittany, and I will leave their channels as well as their videos in the description below. So first, I wanted to talk really quickly about my experience with the show, and I only watched it because it is from Kenny Ortega, and I love High School Musical, so I figured I would also like Julie and the Phantoms. And previously, when I was younger, I used to watch not everything but a few episodes of the original Portuguese show, and I remember that I liked it. I liked the idea and I wanted to see how Kenny Ortega did it, and I was very surprised, but at first I didn't like it a lot. I mean, the first few episodes were just okay for me and I didn't really love it until I think the 6th episode. I know it's near the end, but that was my experience, that I truly got invested in the characters and I love the songs, and now I listen to the soundtrack every day, like every day and all the time. I'm a really big fan now, and I just wanted to share that with all of you. I'm gonna be looking to the prompts in my computer, so that's why I'm looking down, and the first one says, Julie, name a character that goes through a hard time but comes out on the other end stronger than ever. And for this, I can only think of the Baudelaire siblings from A Series of Unfortunate Events. After every scheme, Count Olaf plots, Violet, Klaus, and Sonny always thrive and learn from the experience and never give up. I love that they are always trying new things and thinking positive, and even in the hardest situation where no one believes in them and no one helps them, they still overcome everything. I also love that they process the loss and the odds differently, but they help each other, so they are a great team, and throughout the series they grow to be great people. So the second question is, look, name a character who is more than what meets the eye. And for this one, even when I heard the question in Peyton's video, I knew that it was Richard Gansey from the Raven Boys. At first, I thought that he was only a selfish rich boy who was like playing with fire by messing with the ley lines, but no, he's very smart and he cares about his quest. He has a real intention in it. He also cares about his friends and is very supportive with them. And overall, I got really impressed with his personality. I loved him more than I thought I would. Number 3, Alex, name your favorite comfort character. And I feel that this question is very ambiguous, so I will say what my interpretation of this question is, and that would be a character that is very easy for me to read, that always makes me happy and that I never got bored of. That character would be Anne Shirley from Anne of Green Gables, because she is a ray of sunshine and I enjoy her character to the fullest every time I read her. I love her because she sees the world through very different eyes than most people, and that gives me hope and that makes me very happy. Reading her, reflecting on her life, makes me reflect on mine and makes me see that I'm so lucky, so that's why it's always a comfort to read her. Number 4 is Reggie, name your favorite comic relief character. And for this one, I have to say Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter series. I love him. I think he is so underrated for starters. And for this one, I have the physical book to show. I love Ron because he never fails to make me laugh with his jokes and with his obsession with food, which is very relatable. I loved his funny moments because they always show his personality and his relationship with his family and his friends. And also I love when he fights Malfoy or says mean things about him. Number 5 is Flynn, name a book with a strong female friendship. And here, I could think about a lot of male friendships from the books I've read, but not females, which I know that I need to change that. There's only one that I truly think it's a great example, and that would be Anne and Diana from Anne of Green Gables. I love their instant connection, even though they have different personalities and different backgrounds. They brought the best in each other, and I love how Diana admires Anne's imagination and Anne admires Diana's beauty. I think it's a great dynamic. I love their beautiful talks and their promises. Overall, I think it's a very cute friendship. Number 6 is Willie, name an anticipated release you will sell your soul for. And I don't really read a lot of new releases. I'm always late to everything, but I'm used to it. So the only one that I can think of is a book named She's Too Pretty to Burn, which is a retelling of The Picture of Dorian Gray, but with a female protagonist. That's the only thing I know, and I think it comes out next year, but I'm not sure. So I will put here the actual release date. Number 7 is Caleb, name your favorite magical fantasy book. And for this one, I don't think I can choose because I've read a lot of fantasy. I mean, the majority of the books I read are fantasy, and I don't want to choose, so I will mention my most recent favorite, which is Peter Pan. I feel this story is very poetic and beautiful, and the fantasy aspects are amazing. It has many great characters and many adventures, and I love that. I love the magical aspects of the story and the way it is narrated, because it makes you feel like a child discovering the magic. Number 8 is Nick, name a book that you used to like but changed your mind about. And for this one, I have a book that I read in 2014, I think, and it is not only that I felt out of love with the book, but with the story itself. And this is, I have to read the name because it's long, The Curse of Maleficent, The Tale of a Sleeping Beauty, which is basically the book version of the movie Maleficent. When I read it, I did it after watching the movie, and I loved the movie, so I loved the book obviously. But then I reflected about the story and how they changed Sleeping Beauty's story, which is a movie that I truly love, and I don't like the twist that they did right now. The more I think about it, the more I hate it, so that's why I don't like it anymore. The whole new Maleficent reinterpretation is a big no for me, but I have to say that the illustrations of the book were very beautiful. Number 9 is Bray, name a book with a supportive family or parents. And for this one, I can't think of very supportive families or parents. The majority of the books that I've read have very shitty parents, so I need to change that too, I know. But the one great family that comes to my mind is obviously the Weasleys, again showing Harry Potter. I love how they care about their children, and I love how they take in Harry as one of their own. That always makes me very happy. Number 10 is Carlos, name a book featuring ghosts. And well, I don't read a lot of books with ghosts, like it's not my thing, but the one I have to say, it is called Ghost Girl by Tonya Hurley. And I used to love this when I was in middle school. I remember that I even created a play based on it with my friends. So yeah, I loved it. And here, as the name suggests, the main character is a ghost. Now I don't remember anything about the book, so I don't recommend it, but my 13-year-old self adored it. Number 11, Carrie. Name a book that always seems to have the spotlight on booktube. Well, the one I always see everywhere in almost every video will be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by B. Schwab or The Poppy War. And the last one is number 12, Bobby or Trevor. Name a series you trusted but ultimately let you down in the end. And this is very clear to me because it's recent that I read this series. Well, not completed, but let's just talk about it. Revealing this hurts me so much because I love the author as a person, and I thought that I would love this series, but unfortunately I didn't. And this is The Land of Stories by Chris Colfer. This is a 6-book long series, and I only read 3 books. The first one, this one, was okay, and I read this, which is massive. I think it's very, very huge, and I completely love it. I mean, this was the best from the 3 that I read, so I thought, well, the first one was okay, but this got so much better, and from the beginning I was very invested, so I continued. But unfortunately, the 3rd book, this wasn't what I was expecting. In the beginning it was okay, but then it got really weird, and a lot of, even though it is a fantasy story, a lot of things were very absurd and crazy, and I didn't like them. I didn't enjoy the characters and how they basically divided Connor and Alex, and they weren't the same, like they didn't have the same relationship, like great relationship of brother and sister that I loved. So I decided not to continue with the series. And I know that I cannot speak for the whole series, but I've seen reviews on Goodreads and people seem to think the same as I did, and they didn't like the rest of them. So I'm so sorry, Chris Colfer, but I didn't like the series. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel for more content each week, and don't forget to watch Julie and Phantoms. See you next time.